Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network. Hey, coming to you live with Danny Dimes. He is been killing it here as of late. I mean, if I take a look at his numbers, I mean, they're kind of off the charts. So I want to make sure you guys go ahead and take a look at what he has to offer at ogcappers.com. Here we go. Boom. So we are a multi-capper site with lots of cappers that have lots of different strategies and techniques to bring you the winners. But with Danny, he brings us live our ladder plays. We can do a lot of follows here. But as you can see, over the last week, he has been leading the OG cappers 8-3 plus 475. I mean, he has been getting some good work done, that is for sure. So all you need to do in order to tail Danny is go ahead and click on his name right there, and then you can go ahead and pick out one of his pick packages, and then of course use the promo code OG20 to save you 20%. So Danny's going to always go ahead and get it done for us. So let's bring him in. Danny, what's going on? As soon as I can get it straight.
There we go. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm not doing well at the controls, but you'll find that I will eventually hopefully find my way. Technology and me don't get along.
The gift and the curse.
That is right. So today we're looking at Towson versus NCANT. Now Towson, I played against them in college in softball, so that's kind of fun. I remember them, because they were a whole bunch of big gals out there playing against us little folks here from the Midwest. But Danny, you're doing great work. You're having lots of success. It looks like here we got Towson, like you said, big favorites. But the total is sitting at, I think I looked at it, where is it? 131.5. And I think that's where you're headed today, right?
The line's been kind of all over the place this morning. I think it opened up at 129.5. And then when I actually placed it myself, I bought the point minus 125 to 133. And then I saw it kind of settled at 132.5 in a lot of spots too. So the number's kind of all over the place, but we'll take, let's call it 133. For purposes
that's
here.
Where you're at. You're locked in. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm locked in. So you can get there for minus 125 or better,
Okay. Yeah.
Don't want to juice it too bad.
Exactly. So you're picking the under.
Yes.
And I could probably see why, right? I mean, Towson, if I look at them in their pace of play, I mean, I think it's always up for discussion how many teams there are officially in Division One, but they sit in 359th in pace of play. They only get off 61 possessions in a game. Like, that's pretty wild to me.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that you said that before we even got on the call here. I was like, hey, it's a pretty good stat to go in our favor tonight for our play for the under.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to score a lot of points when you only average 61 possessions, which seems like they are literally like the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 team in all of the nation in their pace. And that's something I always like to take a look at.
But they're not a bad team.
Yeah.
They're not a bad team at all. So, and Towson's kind of local to me.
Yeah, they're 17-12 versus a team like NCANT that's 7-22.
Right.
And again, A&T's been kind of covering the spread. I don't know if they should be double-digit underdogs here in this one. They've covered the last 3 of 6. And then we know Towson is just a poor shooting squad, and they're 5-5 on the road.
Yeah, poor team. Yeah, in cases like this, you have a slow team as like your big favorite playing a crappy team. Under's usually the play here. So let's hope it continues tonight. I know Towson on the road has hit 9 of 13 under in their last 22 away games, and then North Carolina is 10 of 13, and they're under as well. And they're not even hitting their team total overs either. I think it's like something abysmal, like 20-something%. So I really like the under here tonight. I would probably call this a game of the month, game of the year kind of type play, not to jinx it or anything like that. And then we're also going to take that for our ladder play number 2. We're going to buy it up to minus 165 at I think it was 135. I told you. So we're going to use that as our ladder play tonight too. So ladder play number 2 is going to be we're going to buy the points 165 at risk to take in 100. To put us at 265 total on our bankroll. So
make sure you follow Danny on Twitter, because that's how I get his ladder plays too. If we are unable to go live like we were yesterday, but we were on Auburn getting +10, so we got a victory.
They made it scary last night. They were up most of the game. It seemed like, or at least and then all of a sudden it just fell apart and lost by 8. So I'm glad we. That's why we buy these points, and we don't mind the juice on the latter plays. Now, normally,
Right, because we're
I'd
playing
never
with house
recommend.
money.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend minus 165 on a point spread. That's for sure. Save those for for NFL football. I'll lay the juice on that. That makes sense, but no value usually going with a straight up play. That'll eat you alive in the long term.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you got over at OG Cappers here today, Mr. Donnie?
I am still figuring out the rest of the card. But not. I got one NBA play, one favorite. We're gonna lay some chalk there, and then we got I think 3 totals and 2 underdogs for tonight. That I would sprinkle a little money line money on.
I got you.
Yeah. We got
I know
we
you
got
like
some
to do that.
7-point dogs and a 10-point dog as well. Conference play. So I like these conference plays. Sprinkle a little money line. You never know what's going to happen, especially this time of year.
Exactly. Well, the dogs are barking.
You got company,
They,
yeah. Hey,
got that
dogs be
too.
barking tonight. Let's hope.
All right, everyone. Hey, make sure you get over to ogcappers.com and select one of Danny's pick packages. Again, Ben on fire, 8-3 over the last week, leading the way out of all of our cappers. So if you enjoy some college basketball, he is your guy. And make sure you use that promo code OG20 at checkout. Yeah, the popcorn shrimp is over here barking.
There you go.
Back to sleep.
Barking Dogs live and Barking Dog style. Let's get it.
All right, everyone. Have a good day. We'll see you guys later.
We'll see you.